Hey peoples of Twitch! Today we resume streaming on the Meadow SMP, and my goodness gracious, does it feel great to be back! Does it feel great to be back? I've been out of commission for a while, but I am not dead. I am no longer dead. It is great. It is great. I have returned. I am eating the cookies. I am sitting with my bees, trying to lag the server to death. My goodness gracious, does it feel great to be back! Alright then, it has... Whoa, my goodness, it has been a while. I think it has actually been... Heck, it's probably been a little over a week since I streamed last, and... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I realized this, like, last time. I took, like, a very small break from streaming, but... My goodness gracious, I play Minecraft too much that, like, a week break feels like I have lost a part of my soul. Is this unhealthy? Probably, definitely, yes, but you know what, it's fine. It's fine, because I've got Minecraft and Minecraft has me. It's alright, I am not dead. We have returned, this is great. Hello, Fido, and still Fido. How are y'all's doing? I should probably name these hats. Okay, child, my child, and favorite child. Alright then, we'll let them argue about that. That feels great. What should I name my Enderman? Hey! Welcome back! Welcome to the chat! Oh my goodness, it feels great to be back. It has been too long. I'm not dead. I am not dead. Yeah, life took a really good swing at it, but I'm not dead. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. It has been a while. Let's see. We will never die. Life can try all at once, but I will never die. You need to sleep. You should sleep. Sleep is important. Sleep is great. You go sleep. You go and sleep, child. Be sleep. Embrace the sleep. Okay, let's see. The last project I believe I was working on was my cave, so we should probably work on that. But I mean, how can we possibly return to the Meadow SMP without first greeting the admin? They're not online right now, but gosh darn it, we can still find a way. Okay, let's see, what do we have to work with? Oh, I didn't even clear my inventory since last time. What was I working on last time? Oh yes, I remember, I was planning on pranking the admin. Well, you know what, we can still do that. We actually have the materials, that means, to just go and annoy the admin before they get online. It's perfect, this was like perfectly planned out. Okay, so we still need this, don't know why I have this, but now I don't. Okay, let's go. It's night. That is not helpful. Let's sleep. Sleeping is great. Okay. We are ready to go. Let's go annoy the admin. Alright then, let's get going. Okay, we have arrived. Alright, where's our shulker box? Let's go. Okay, what color? There is a plant in here. I have plants in here. Okay, so, well, I have plants. Alright then, I don't actually have very much light blue wool. I thought I had more, but I guess not. Well, we can work with this. Okay, let's start by making first a little staircase up here. And okay, let's just start by telling the admin that we're back. And I don't even think that we need to say our name in this, because I think that the admin will be able to figure it out just once we're done. Okay, let's go get an apostrophe in there, because apostrophes are great. Okay, let's actually use only black wool for scaffolding, so we know exactly what we need to chop out once we're done. Okay, let's start by going all the way up here, and apostrophe! How do I make an apostrophe? There we go, that's an apostrophe. Can I make howling noises? Do I want to know why? I feel like I need to ask this question. Do I want to know why you're asking? Or is this just something that I want to, or is this something that I just don't want to know? I feel like this is an important question. Okay, let's get over here, and this is as high as I went with the other one, so we're gonna stay at this height. To howl like a wolf, but why? But why? I mean, I got no problem with doing it. I've literally done it before, but like, why? Just for the views? Just for the what? I'm confused on so many different levels. So many different levels I'm confused on, but I guess awoo? Awoo? What? Not sure what that's gonna do, but alright then. Alright then, let's just chill with that. Alright then, well that's something I thought I would literally never do. Alright then, well that is something I can cross off the bucket list that never existed. Just go like, awoo, 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 woo, woo. So I'm putting so much effort into this. If you have not noticed, like, absolutely, this is just like my life depends upon this. Awoo. I mean, wow, wow. Okay, okay. Let's see. Okay, so let's make. Oh, is this far enough? This is not far enough. Let's go a bit out. There we go. That'll work better. But like, can I know what howling like a wolf, what it has to do with views? Is there like some TikTok trend that I was not aware of until this moment? Well, scratch that. Still unaware of. Okay, unaware wolf of, that's me, internet funny person, that's me, guys. Okay, nope, that's the wrong spot, please don't. Thank you. Okay, let's bounce around back, let's get up here again, and over to the B again, and choppeth. And that's actually the wrong one, I have to chop out this one. There we are, and then, there we go, B. Nice. I'm back. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. This is actually gonna be the harder part because it's just gonna be over a giant void of, well, not really a void, but it's not over the building anymore, which is gonna make this slightly harder, but you know what? It'll be fine. It'll be fine because I am basically a pro. Basically the best. I love how the chat just disappeared after this bizarre howling experience. So, should I be concerned about that? Definitely. Am I going to be concerned about that? No. I have done weirder things, so you know what, we're just gonna leave that be. I'm sure it'll come to bite me in the butt later on, but we shall see what happens. You never know. Well, you know what? Actually, I do kind of know. This is definitely going to come and bite me back in the butt in like 30 years. I know this, but we shall see. Or I guess the proper condition is we shall see in 30 years how this is going to bite me in the butt. But you never know. Until we get there. So in 30 years, I'll get back to you guys on the situation. Okay, let's... Okay, that goes there, and then we just chop out this bottom block here. There we are. And voila. Awesome! Okay, and that is the C. Next is the K. K is going to be the difficult one. I don't think I've ever made a K before using blocks. I don't think I have. That is bizarre to think about. What letters have I never made? I don't think I've ever made a Z. That makes sense, though. Who actually makes a Z in Minecraft? Okay, let's see. I actually need to move the bump of the K lower down, and now I need to make the legs of the K, I think. There we go, one there, and I am running out of cyan, so that's fun, How on earth do I make a K This is looking like some sort of murder victim, so this is apparently not how you make a K, guys. Welcome to my Minecraft tutorial, guys, how not to make a Minecraft K. First things first is watch the video. Watch the stream. Yep, that's number one, how you do not make a K in Minecraft. And then you procrastinate a bit more, because if you don't want to make a K, then just don't even start making the K. It's perfect. It's perfect. Okay, let's see. Where is my shulker box? I need more cyan. Do I have more? I do have more cyan. That is perfect. Okay, and should I write I'm back admin? Nah. That is a lot of effort, and a lot more effort than I'm willing to put in. So we're just gonna pop up here. And okay, I think I'm gonna scoot this out a little bit, and then just have like a lengthy K. Because a lengthy K is a great K. What if I actually just scoot this back? Yeah, I think that works a lot better. Okay, that's actually perfect. We managed to fix it. We fixed it, guys. We fixed it. This is great. This is great. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I want to just bring that down, actually, but I don't think I have enough blocks for that to go down, so we're just gonna stick it here. Perfect. That actually should work, since it isn't along the other side, so it's already not an X. That's the only other fear, that Arcane might look like an X, but it's okay. It's okay. It should be fine. It should be fine, I think. If we just take a nice quick look at it. Yeah, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Maybe, perhaps, kind of, sort of, maybe, probably not. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see once we take out all of our scaffolding. If we just go pop this off, if we actually stay on the block, if we actually stay on it. Thank you. Okay, and then we just chop this out. This may have been a bad idea. How do I get over there? Ah! I'm here. Okay, sweet. We figured it out. Okay, and awesome. Oh, there's more sand block over there. Okay, we're gonna have to pick that up in a couple seconds. Alright, and I also need to pick that up because we don't want to litter. Although, this is the admin's property, so who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Well, probably the admin. Well, oh well. They're not online. They're not online. I mean, we also are kind of like littering their property with our amazing vandalism, but that's alright. That's alright. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Okay, let's see. That needed to be there. That needed to be okay. That's back. Awesome. Okay, and let's check it out. I'm back. There needs to be an exclamation mark there. I cannot believe that I almost missed the exclamation point. Like, how on earth could I have done that? That is like the absolute worst thing I've ever done in my entire life, is almost forgetting this exclamation point. I don't think I could live with myself if I knew that I had actually forgotten this for real. Okay, and there we are. And then we just chop out this block here. And voila. Now we just pop down here and take it all out. Awesome! Awesome! I'm back. We are back. We are back. We are back. Alright then. Is it missing something? Is it missing something? Maybe. Should I put flower pot? I should put flower pots on it. I should put flower pots with flowers on it. That'll definitely scream who it's from. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Do I have flower pots anywhere within easy access? I have flowers at easy access. That's nice. But do I have flower pots is the question. Do I? Do I? Do I? Huh. No, I don't think I do. I don't think I do. I know that I have flower pots somewhere. I do have flower pots. I saw them. And, okay. Oh, I didn't even look at you! I didn't even look at you! Okay, well, now that we're done yelling at the Enderman. Okay. Let's grab ourselves a bunch of different types of flowers, and these are good. Just 2 types is good. And sleep, because sleeping is great. Sleeping is great. Sleeping is incredibly, incredibly, incredibly important for health and safety. And there are so many bees. This was a mistake. Well, this is just how I die, guys. This is just how I die. Being surrounded by bees and dinnerbone bees and some monster dying in the background, because that's just how this stuff works. Okay, let's fly off, and we only have 4 flower pots, so it's not exactly going to be covered in flowers like I kind of thought at first, but hey, we're okay. We're okay. Okay, let's just drop them down, and also need cornflowers, because how can we only have one type of flowers? That just will not do. That will just not do. And one here as well. Perfect. Voila. And then we did a zerbaluette, cornflower, zerbaluette. So, of course, over here we're going to have to do a cornflower, because if we're going to do a half a pattern, we can't just do not an entire pattern. There we go. We now have an entire pattern and not just half a pattern. That is great. That is glorious. That is amazing. Nice! Okay, that actually looks incredibly sad, just having the 4 flower pots on it, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It delivers the message. I am back. I am back. Okay, well, there are just giant craters in my lawn that I should probably be concerned about. And you know what? Let's actually fill them in. Let's fill them in. I feel like today is finally the day that we actually deal with them, like I've been saying I'm going to be doing for months and 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 months. Okay, we even got like a ton of snow blocks, because I have been preparing to do this for a very, very long time. Cold wet. That is probably the most accurate description I think I have ever seen of a snowball in my entire life. That's just beautiful, honestly. That is absolutely beautiful. Okay. Okay, let's fly off. Let's fly off. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. There's the craters. Let's go fill in the craters. And we're down. Okay, touchdown. All right, let's fill in all of this. Let's fill in all of this. I know that I should probably be letting it go, but I'm still honestly wondering why I was asked to wolf howl. It has just been living rent-free inside of my brain for like the past 10 minutes, just like silently whispering in the back, well, not so silently whispering in the back. What's going on? Why? I still have no answer as to why I was supposed to do that. So yeah, that's just what's going through my brain right now. I'm literally like picturing myself like multiple years from now graduating, having like a great time, and then just seeing like some clip of me being played wolf howling, which is impossible since I don't even have a webcam and have never said any personal information. So it is literally impossible. But my brain, this is just the worst case scenario planning, and this is what I'm going to be thinking about for like another 30 years of my life, probably, guys. Welcome to the inside of Pookity's brain. This is working. This is going great for me. Okay, am I running out of snow? I am not running out of snow. This is great. Oh dear, that's the wrong place. That is the wrong place. Okay, let's please pick that back up. Thank you very much, Diamond Spoon, and... Okay, this is working out great. Have I stringed that? I have stringed that. I can see the string from here. Nice. Okay, so now I don't need to deal with that. Why is there a pointy stick in my yard? Well, now I have lots and lots of pointy sticks. That's helpful. That's helpful. Okay, well, now that I filled in those just absolute pits, what do I do now? Probably go work on that cave thing. Nope, never mind. I have another crater and dead people parts that I can pick up. Okay, we got some dead people parts. Sweet. Okay, let's continue filling in this crater. And awesome. Okay, this is actually going great. I half expected that I would try to come back and then just immediately die again while trying to finally get back into streaming, but no, we're chilling. This is great. This is great. I am not dead. I am not dead. I feel like my stream title may or may not have just like challenged the universe, but you know what? I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Surely nothing has ever gone horribly wrong after challenging the universe like that. Surely nothing can possibly go wrong. Okay, let's see. That is all good. That is all great. And I just had the stupidest idea inside of my brain. I was thinking, what if I actually did use a webcam? Then I can actually like use my facial expressions and not just stare into voidless pits to try to convey emotion. And then I had the dumbest thought, and I was like, wait, no, I can't do that, because what if I go to drink out of my water bottle, and then people recognize my water bottle, and then everyone at my school will know that I stream Minecraft. And then I realized that if I'm using a webcam, they'll see my face. They won't care that I use the same water bottle because I will have the same face. If you ever wonder if I'm a dumb person, this is confirmation that yes, I am a dumb person. I am a very, very dumb person. Did I actually run out of? I actually ran out of snow. What am I supposed to do now? I still have craters to fill in. This is not going to work. This is not going to work. I don't even have a proper shovel that can dig the snow so I can get more snow. Oh. I just swapped buttons, and now I have wasted so many rockets, and now I am sad. Oh, there's a horse up here. I forgot about the horse up here. Should I try to bring this horse down to my... Oh. R.I.P. William. Let's just... Should we have a moment of silence for William? I mean, it's been a while since we've actually thought about William at all. It's been a very, very long time. R.I.P. William. You will be missed. Except for the foxes that ate you. I'm sure that they're actually quite happy that they ate you. Who was it that murdered you? Oh yeah, it was Carrots. It was Carrots. Carrots murdered William. I remember now. Let's go visit Carrots. It's been a while. It has been a while. You know, let's just go visit a lot of people in this area. We haven't been on for like so long. It's been like a week. I mean, like, what the heck? I'm usually on here like every 2 days. Okay, we got Sherbet Lemon. I forgot that I named one of them Sherbet. Ow! I forgot that I named most of them after Harry Potter stuff. How about you? How are you doing? Skittles? Skittles was not named after Harry Potter stuff. They're just Skittles. The fox will eventually miss William when he's hungry again. They literally live inside of a pit with a whole bunch of sweet berries in it. Admin, they will never be hungry ever. Ow! Jerk! Bush. I ate the bush. And then we have over here, we have Heartless Child, who isn't really a child anymore, I realize, but it's fine. There'll always be a child in my heart. Ow! Skittles again. I can't tell who this one is. They're inside of the thing. How about over here? Who have we got over here? We have Harry Potter, and we have Carrots! Carrots, the original murder! Chicken is better than berries. True, chicken is better than berries, but I can't eat chicken because I'm a vegetarian. Oh, we got William here. We got Skittles here. And how about over here? Have we already met these two? Probably. Let's leave. I don't like the berries, they're gonna destroy everything that I have. Okay, and then we have all of our animals here that I didn't bother naming because these are the animals that I eat. Well, sorry, let me rephrase it. These are the animals that I do not eat because I just can't. The big sad. Why are you inside of the cow pen? You know what? I actually don't want to know. That's my problem, not the fox's. That is true. That is my problem. I'm stuck eating cookies instead of meat, which admittedly I actually don't think that's a problem. Thinking ahead, cookies are much better than dinner. Cookies are just always better than dinner. Do I have scoots down here? Can I steal pieces of turtles so I can make hats out of them? There are a lot of turtles in here. Okay, well, let's just get rid of some of the turtles real quick, because this is a lot of turtles. Like, this is a lot of turtles. This is so many turtles. Way too many turtles. Wait, if I actually breed the turtles first, then I get even more eggs, which means even more scoots. So we're gonna do that first, and then we're gonna murder all the turtles. I just realized what that just implied. We're just gonna ignore that. We're just gonna ignore that. I am not a heartless person. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I am not some sort of serial killer in disguise. What are you talking about? No, 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 no. I'm great. I'm great. Nice sign? What sign? What sign? What sign? I make a lot of signs. I don't know which sign you're speaking of, admin, and now I'm concerned. I'm very, very concerned where I probably don't need to be, but I am anyways. I'm back. Oh, you found the sign. Yeah, I'm back. I am back. In case you haven't noticed. Okay, let's grab the marine grass and then we can leave. Okay, let's go. Let's go make a whole bunch of babies so that we can make them orphans. Okay, sweet. We're gonna make a whole bunch of orphans and it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Okay, let's leave. Let's leave. Let's close that because that's important. And then we return to the turtle enclosure so we can make orphans. And I actually still have some eggs. Well, sorry, let me rephrase that. I have a singular egg that still remains waiting to hatch. Okay, let's make a whole bunch of young baby turtles that we can turn into orphans. Okay, and awesome! Awesome, alright. Any more turtles awaiting love food? No more turtle? Okay, no, there are more turtles awaiting love food. I feel like there were more turtles than just, like, 20. I feel like there are many more than, like, 20 turtles. That would explain why I am still somehow giving out love food. Oh my gosh, there are so many turtles. Are they gonna push me down and just drown me here? I feel like they might do that. I feel like they might be able to understand me saying that I'm going to murder them. They maybe just might be understand that, so should I maybe not be saying that I'm going to murder them? Probably not, especially not while I'm in the pond with them, being pushed underwater by them, but you know what, we're gonna say it anyways, because YOLO. Okay. Okay, there are a lot of turtles now. Did I see that the gold frame is finished? I did not, so we're gonna go check that out, because that sounds great, but I'm still not gonna blow up a hole in the nether roof, because I don't want to. I don't want to. We will do that eventually. Eventually, and rest assured that when I do eventually do it, it will definitely be known about. Heck, it might be worth making all sorts of social media accounts for just for the sole purpose of posting that I blew up that stupid hole on like 400 different platforms. That's it. I've been planning on making social media accounts for so long now for the whole Pookity thing. And I just needed a reason to do it, so I'm not just making an account. And this is it. This is the reason, guys. This is the reason to make a social media account. It is to post about the nether roof hole when I eventually do make it. There's an Enderman there that I you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We just won't talk about the Enderman there. It's fine. It's fine. I only have 3 rockets. I definitely need to make more. My goodness gracious, I have just been slowly running out of resources and procrastinating basically everything on this server for so long. And now that I get back on, I'm finally realizing, okay, so this is actually, ooh, this is actually pretty nice. This is actually pretty nice. This is cool. Okay, well, this is actually really nice. Okay, so let's actually pop up here and okay, so this is where you need to stand. Oh, it's a spawn proof. I was like, what the heck is this button? Can I press the spawn? I'm gonna press the button. Okay, so the button doesn't do anything, so yes, I was right. It is just spawn proofing, so that's nice, that's nice. It would have been concerning if that was like an ultimate self-destruct button and I just like pressed it. Okay, well, you know what, let's just shoot this guy because there is no other thing that can possibly be done at this moment. Okay, sweet. Alright, now that they're back, now we can use our magical looting sword to give ourselves so much XP. This is gonna be... Okay. Okay, there are actually a lot of pigment. I forgot how loud this is. I forgot how loud this is. This is interesting. Should I turn this down? Never. Never. I started this and I'm going to end this. I am never going to turn down my audio. Live long and prosper. I feel like I'm using that wrong, but we're going to use it anyways. I will live forever! I'm actually getting kind of annoyed at the noise right now, so we're just gonna head back down here. Okay, so that's great. Actually, this is great. This is great. This is great. This is great. Now that the admin has finished the XP farm, now I can actually upgrade all my armor. I did not even think about that. I can actually do that now. This is bizarre. I've had all the enchantment books for quite some time now. It's just crazy expensive to level stuff up, so I haven't been doing it. Okay, so this is nice. This is great. This is great. Is there an anvil here yet? Because I should probably check that before I try to set up a whole crazy armor enchantment book disaster. Okay, which way is the portal? I believe it's this way. Believe it's this way. We shall see in a couple of moments. Hey, it is this way. There is not yet. I realize, admin. I'm gonna murder this guy. I missed the guy. Okay, I don't have a shield, so we're just gonna have to murder this guy incredibly quickly. No, just stop running. Why are you running? Just stop. Murder! 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 Oh dear, I think that I might end up being murdered. This is interesting. I have no shield, so we're just gonna have to do this incredibly rapidly. Why did it just go not hostile at me? Okay, well, alright then. Well, it's dead. It's dead. We have solved the problem. We have solved the problem that we made without reason. Feeling great. Is this the right portal? I don't think so. I guess we'll find out in a couple seconds. This was not the right portal. Okay, well, I'm going back in, thank you very much. Okay. This is the wrong place. Where am I? How do I get back? How do I get back? Ah! There's an angry pig! I don't want to deal with the angry pig! Just let me eat my cookies in sadness! Okay, I have been... Okay, well, you know what? We have one rocket now, so, we're gonna have an interesting flight back to the admin's house, because that's where we get our gunpowder from. Okay, so this might end up being a fun walk in a couple of seconds. I guess we'll see. Okay. Hey, look at that! We actually managed to make it, and we still have our one rocket to spare. Nice. Admin still has not taken down our signs. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. I expected that sign to disappear the moment the admin logged on, and it hasn't. We're just gonna steal this whole stack because the admin doesn't need their gunpowder, right? Right? It's not like they also have rockets. No, it's fine. They don't need rockets. No, it's fine. It's just me. It's just me that needs the rockets. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Alright, we have returned. We have returned. Let's pop down here and through here. And I actually don't know why the admin wants me to blow up that hole in the nether roof where they want me to blow it up. Like, why does the admin want it blown up next to the meadow portal? No one ever goes to the meadow anymore. Why, admin? There's a portal directly below it. A portal to what? A portal to what, admin? A portal to what? You can't just say there's a portal and then leave it. Leave me on that cliffhanger. Your house. Wow, admin. Wow, admin. We're really gonna do that, huh? Huh? You're gonna make the portal lead. You're gonna make the portal underneath the hole lead to your house. I mean, what the heck? It's almost like it's your XP farmer setting. What do you mean yours? Yeah, no, I definitely contributed to it. 100%. I contributed. Where's my portal? My portal is down here. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, good sir. See, it's this portal. You go through this portal, and where does it go? It goes to this portal. It goes to this portal. And then when you go through this portal, it goes back to your portal. It's my instant teleporting. It's my instant teleporting. It goes to here. But if you, oh my, how many portals are we gonna have feeding into this area? Like, I feel like that is actually a slightly terrifying thought. How many portals are we gonna have leading into this area? Like, I feel like we definitely should do portal math to actually properly set up my portal, because that is going to lead to problems later on in the future. But you know what? You know what? Sometimes it's great to just not think of the future, because it creates so many problems that could have been avoided in the future. But you know what? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We shall deal with those problems if they appear, because you never know. You never know. Maybe a magical fairy, cough cough the admin, will deal with those problems before I even notice them. And this is how life goes at the Meadow SMP. For anyone who is new, this is how stuff works. I make problems, and then the admin fixes them while I yell and scream about them. That's just how it works. Okay, let's double this up. Okay, now I have lots of emeralds. I actually want to level up my armor, and I want to get myself more food, because as much as I love cookies, golden carrots are better. So let's get ourselves golden carrots. And then we're gonna start getting ourselves all of the enchantment books to get ourselves properly, fully maxed out mending armor. Because I have been planning on doing it for quite some time. It's just that it is insanely expensive to fully max out armor in the XP area. Like, I have no problem with the emerald cost of it, because I'm stinking rich when it comes to emeralds. But I am incredibly poor when it comes to the XP department. I have no shame in saying that. But now that the admin's XP farm is all complete and we shamelessly use it, we can now happily, very, very happily create all that armor and everything. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Okay, do I have a mountain of wood somewhere? I have so much wood inside of my wood chest. If you can find my wood chest, you can have the wood in it. You can have it. But I'm sure you'll be able to find it, but it's like a challenge. If you can't find the wood, then you don't deserve to have it. That is what I shall say. And now I sound super cool and angsty, and like I'm basically the old wise man at the beginning of a quest now. You must be worthy, young child. Be worthy. Embrace the worthiness. Okay, let's pop through here, and alright, I need to collect my secret stash of emeralds, because as much as I can trade to get more emeralds, it is always nice to have the stash of shiny green stuff, because then I don't need to wait to do all the trading very, 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 very slowly with the iron, and now I'm just happy. There we go, I can be happy now with my riches. Okay. And we make a landing. Nice! Alright. Have you restocked? You have not restocked. I'm incredibly disappointed in you, good sir. No, you also have not restocked. I am incredibly disappointed with you too, good sir. Okay, let's see what we have. Our lighter's already all maxed out. Our hat is not maxed out. We need... Actually, I don't think we have respiration yet as a book, so we're gonna have to worry about that later. But I am going to need mending for all 3 pieces. And then I also need to actually buy feather folding and proper protection. Okay, so let's actually start with our pants, because that's just going to be protection, unbreaking, and mending. And then eventually thorns, I think, but I think that actually might just only chest plate. Not sure. Guess we'll find out. Okay, so we're going to need unbreaking and mending. I believe that forevers will be mending. Let's just double check that. No, mending is just mending. So what's forevers? Is forevers maybe curse of binding? This is incredibly hard with the language pack. I did not consider this. I did not think this through properly. Likely, yeah, that's probably binding. I'm just BFF2. What the heck is best friends forever 2 supposed to be? the heck? Okay, well... Oh! That'll be Frostwalker, because it's cat language. So that'll be Frostwalker. Okay, so that's Frostwalker. That's Feather Falling. Okay, so let's start with our... Okay, I actually need to get books first. I can get books using the bookshelves, and I can break these. Okay, so let's start with our boots. So we're going to need Feather Falling. So fall on your feet's 4. Then we're going to need our protection, which I'm sure is just protection spelled weirdly. Cat no like water hacks too. No, because this must be walk on water. Oh yeah, it might be the loyal. Yeah, it's probably loyalty, because this is probably Frostwalker, which actually makes sense because Frostwalker's incredibly expensive. So that price tag matches too, and then the loyalty was like 12. So that actually also goes great. Arrow goes through, so piercing, that we don't need that, that's for crossbow. Smooth digging is silk touch. Kitten no like water. That might be Frostwalker. Yeah, because the other one was level. The other one was 2, so Frostwalker has like 1 and 2, I believe. Last protection. Don't need that. That's just empty. You don't trade anything because you suck. Forever's, which is probably loyalty again. No, because that wouldn't make sense, because I wouldn't buy that. I wouldn't buy that if that was just... Oh no, because Forever's was Curse of Binding, and I wanted a Curse of Binding villager. Oh, and that's cat no like water. Yeah, once again, Frostwalker probably. And then this is Fortune. This is Mending. I'm going to need a mending book. I feel like I might have a cheaper villager, not sure, but I just bought it, so we have it now. And then we have protection. So we now have protection, mending, and feather falling, which I believe, other than Depth Strider, is everything I need on my boots, but I do not have Depth Strider yet. So we're not going to be able to add those on just yet, but this will work plenty fine. I do believe that I have enough that I can just make this happen. If I just go buy myself a pair of cheap boots, that's 26, and this is 22. Let's get this, and then we can go grind this off at our house. Alright then, off we go back to... That worked great. That worked great. There we go! We have achieved liftoff! We are back once more. Let's get going. Let's get going. Alright, we have made it back to our house. Let's go! Let's go! Let's get... Okay, what are you doing inside of my house? Shh. Damn it. Darn it! They're on a slab! Hi! How you doing? I'm not doing anything, sus. What you talking about? I'm not doing anything. Hi! How you doing? Hi. We could just walk over for a second, just totally nothing happening. Just ignore what's in my hand. You're making chests. Yeah, you can make chests. Yeah, you just keep making chests. Stay inside the crafting table. No burning. I'm not gonna burn anything. What you talking about? I'm not gonna burn anything yet. No, I see it's water. It's the opposite of burning things. Oh dear, well that just made all my dogs unsit. Please sit back down. Thank you. Aha! We burned the admin! We burned the admin! Oh no! Oh no, the dog is angry! Sit down, doggo! Sit down, doggo! No, doggo, sit down! Sit down, doggo! Sit down! Thank you. Hey, we sat down the doggo. We're happy now. Have I heard of vanilla games? I have not heard of vanilla games, but now I have. Okay. Me, a pyromaniac? Never. Never. No! The bee! The bee! Okay, well, our entire plan here, it's done. It's done. It's done, guys. We must stop. We must stop to honor our fallen friend. We must. Thanks for the wood. Burn in hell, admin! My bee! My bee! My bee! No! Hey, we need to stop. We need to honor our fallen friend. We have a sign. And we're going to get ourselves some dye. Oh, this is an incredibly sad day. Okay, here we go. We have dye, we have a glowing sack, we have a sign. Let's grab ourselves bricks so we can make ourselves flower pots. We'll need 2 of them. No, actually, we'll just need 1, and then we'll need 2 candles. As you might be able to tell, I have done this before. Unfortunately, I'm incredibly accident prone, and by extension, so are my pets. So we don't talk about that. It's fine. It's fine. Let's grab one of our best flowers, because this is a bee we're talking about. We're not just talking about William, who was a chicken, and much as I am loath to say it, I don't care about William. He was just a chicken. But a bee? It's a bee. It was my kin. It was my friend. I love those bees to the bottom of my heart. Those bees were glorious. Those bees were amazing. And we must honor them. Land pickle. I'm sorry, this is incredibly hard to remain serious and solemn when I'm holding something called a land pickle. And yet I put them in harm's way? Excuse me, admin! Admin? You were the one who pulled out the bow first, admin! I just had fire! I just fought with fire! Fire is dangerous, but fire is safe for the bee. Yeah, of course I tried to light you on fire! You were inside of my house, admin! Of course I'm going to light you on fire! What else would I do? Okay, let's turn these into orange candles, because I want to make orange candles, because it's a bee. It's a bee. Of course I'm going to have orange candles. We also have our flint and steel. You told me to get some wood? Yeah, but then you lingered inside of my house for, like, forever. You were, like, using my crafting table. I mean, what the heck, admin? How could you? How could you use my crafting table? It was my crafting table. What the heck, admin? What the heck? Okay, let's go grab ourselves a good flower. What is a good flower? I'm thinking Lily of the Valley, because Lily of the Valley is a great flower. It's very, very beautiful. And then... okay, we also need to actually grab ourselves a coffin. If we can grab ourselves a good coffin. Do I have a chest somewhere I can grab? And then we can grab some honeycombs. About a good half stack should do. I have lots of honeycombs. What else use an allium? Those are great too. Let's see. What would it be like inside of its grave? What would it be like inside of its grave? I'm not sure. Guess we'll see. Okay, let's see. Do I have spare chests? I have a fish box. That works. Fish box works. Alright, let's see. What would it be like inside of its grave? Probably not a campfire, since they don't like smoke. But definitely honeycomb. Do I have honey? I do have honey. And then I also have a bunch of bee thing blocks, so we'll grab a couple of these. And let's see, anything else? No, that should be good. We also need flowers, because it's a bee's grave. Of course, we're gonna have, like, so many flowers in it. Okay, all of my flowers are downstairs. Let's go downstairs to our flower power area. Darn it! I almost made it halfway down the stairs on a Elytra flight. That's like a new record. Oh. I will never recover. I will never recover from this ultimate sadness, the loss of this bee. The loss of this bee is a horrible, horrible loss. I don't think any of us will ever recover. Okay, I'm going to grab this. I'm gonna move the Lily of the Valley a bit further back so I can grab this Lily of the Valley, because the Lily of the Valley is easy, best flower, beautiful flower, and incredibly rare. And then we'll grab some pink tulips, some red tulips, and white tulips. There we go, and that's half a stack of all of them, and then a full stack of poppies. Which is ironic, since poppies have always been my go-to bee breeding flower. That's what I was raised on. Okay, well, I guess it's time to go and hold the funeral. Wait, first, we need something that I have over here. We actually finally have a use for this, if I can find it. Here we are, we have a jukebox. I actually never knew what I was going to do with the jukebox. I kept meaning to bring it back upstairs and do something with it. And now we actually finally have something to do with it. Huh. This is an incredibly sad way to figure out what this jukebox is going to be used for the rest of its life. Okay, next step, we go to the extra spare music disc room, and we pull out a couple discs. And then we go and we honor our fallen buddy. Okay, what do we want? We want a sad. Let's go with Mellow High. I know that one's pretty down to earth. All right then, I guess we're off. Off to go. Sure be. Oh, we need a campfire. We need a campfire for the bee as well. I forgot about that. So campfire and straw, because we need to make a signal fire. If we can just find, I know where we have campfires, but I don't know where I have any extra straw, so we'll just make another extra hay bale. Okay, I'm gonna swap between like 400 different names for the wheat ball, for the wheat collection ball thing. Okay, so now we have wheat, and we also need a campfire. All right then, and that should be good. All right then, and then we just make ourselves a straw bale, and we leave. Oh, this is horrible. This is an incredibly sad day. It's the day that we lost our dear friend the bee. Okay, so we have William buried here, so let's go to another peak, because there's not enough room to bury a second creature here. Oh no, I also need the blocks. Wait, no, I have blocks. I have blocks that I can use for the backboard of this grave. Let's go here. This seems like a great place to do this. Okay. And then we grab our spoon and we dig through here. And then we chop off the snow here. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess let's just chop up this whole thing so we have a nice flat area here. And then we can start knocking out the ice here. Okay, nice. Okay. Well, I guess now it's time. Okay, well, let's start by digging, I guess, the spot for the barrel. Okay, here we go. Ah, it's so sad. I can't believe that a bee is dead. It's one of my bees. My beautiful, gorgeous bees. I can't. Okay, well, here we go then, I guess. Alright then, we're gonna start with the honeycombs. We're gonna add the honey blocks. And we're gonna set aside 2 of the bee blocks for the headstone. Then we're gonna add in these, I guess. And then we just add in the flowers, I guess. Okay then. It's fine. It's fine. This is fine. Okay. Okay. Well, this is great. Okay, well, okay. Here we are. Alright then. Well, I guess we just bury them. Guess we just bury them. Okay. Okay. Goodbye then, I guess. Okay, so now we need to come up with a name then. What are we going to name our bee then? Berry bee. But we need to be unique, so we're going to do Bartholomew. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I just got yeeted by a goat! Oh my goodness! You are going to die! I was holding a funeral! I was holding a funeral and I just got yeeted off of the face of the earth by a goat! Oh my goodness! Do you have no respect for the fallen? Oh my goodness gracious, Sir Goat! What have you done to me? What have you done to Barry B. Bartholomew? The disrespect! The blatant disrespect! I'm fine. Okay, Barry B. Bartholomew. Actually, I don't have a lot of names, so we're gonna do Barty. Barry B. Barty. You sacrificed yourself. You sacrificed yourself for me! I can't do this. This is the saddest day of my life. Can I put that? Yes, I can. You wanna do a sad face? No, I don't think I have room for sad face. I do have room for sad face! Yes! But I don't want to do that. You sacrificed yourself to me. Go away! The disrespect you have! The disrespect you have for Barry B. Barty! What the heck? Fine. Ah! Where are they coming from? They're multiplying! They're multiplying! I swear they're multiplying! We're fine. We're fine. Okay. And now we're gonna place the campfire behind here. We just get our... Oh, I forgot to play the music. Let's put on the music. Okay, I guess now we just need to add in the... We need to add in the campfire, I guess. Okay, well here we go. Add the straw, and then we add the campfire, and... Okay. Okay, well, now we add in the candles. And then we just, in the flower pot, and we light the candles. And then I guess now is the time where we say a few words for Barry B. Barty. If anyone in the chat wants to contribute a few words for Barry B. Barty, now is the time. Until then, I guess I'll go, because I don't have a lot of chat, so we're just gonna talk to Barry B. Barty. Well, Barry, you sacrificed yourself for me. And I'll never forget that, Barry. I have to buzz off, Barry. Admin, I swear to God, Admin, you are a horrible person. I hate you so much, Admin. Oh my gosh, Admin, how could you possibly do this to me? Ah! It's fine. Barry B. Barty, you were a great friend, and I speak for all of your bee mates. Well, you were a great asset to the community. You were a lovely bee. So much better than so many people. I mean, specifically Admin. I hate you, Admin. You're better than Admin so much, Barry. Barry, I'm so sorry that it had to be this way. Goodbye, Barry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that it had to be this way. Thank you for your sacrifice, Barry. You will never be forgotten. Goodbye. Well, and so ends, I guess, the life of Barry. This is your broodling saw the sign, said it is very sad. Of course it's sad, admin! Of course it's sad, admin! This is the end of Barry. Okay, well, alright then. Well, I guess. Oh. I don't know what I can do with myself now. Barry was my role model, my mentor, and now I guess it's time that we move on and we honor Barry by continuing to go on and continuing to live and be free. And alright then. You know what? This is we gotta continue. We gotta move on. We have to move on. We can't spend the rest of our lives mourning over our dear friend Barry. Bye, Barry. You will be missed dearly. Alright then. Well, alright then. And so we now have our second dead pet on the Meadow SMP. The graveyard, the Grave Mountain, is now becoming quite populated. Honestly, I did not expect it to get so populated, but it did. And now it's got quite a few people. It's got quite a few things in it now. Okay, well, why are you still angry at me, good sir? Why are you still angry at me? There is no reason to just be so angry at me. Thank you very much, good sir. Okay, well, let's go grab our jukebox and bring it back, because as much as I would love to just leave it there, it can't really stay there. Unfortunately, we do actually need to pick it up and take it back with us. Otherwise, I will definitely forget that it is here, and it'll just never get remembered ever again. Goodbye, Barry. Goodbye, Barty. Okay, oh, I wonder how full my iron farm is. It isn't a long time since I checked on that. I should probably do that. Okay, actually, you know what we were doing? We were trying to get our armor upgraded. We should actually probably do that. That is what I said I would be doing, and we were doing that until RB got murdered. Okay, well, let's go do that. Let's go check on our farm, grab ourselves all of our iron, and then sleep so that we can trade with our villagers. And there are iron children all over here. What? How are they here? Are they spawning on the trees? That should be impossible. They shouldn't be able to spawn on the trees. They shouldn't be able. They shouldn't be able to spawn on the trees. They're all covered in snow. How on earth are they spawning up here? They literally cannot spawn here. It is impossible. It is impossible. Anywhere where there was a spawnable spot, it would have gotten snowed on. Ooh, never mind. That's actually spawnable spots there. Okay, so I need to spawn-proof that eventually, so we're going to do that another time, because currently we have stuff we need to do. Are my villagers still alive? Of course they are. They'll be fine. They're, like, deeply encased within my iron farm. They are incredibly protected, because I hate having to transport villagers up there. It is such a pain to get the rails up there. So I always make sure that they're incredibly protected. Okay, I actually have all the stuff here that I can still upgrade my armor if we just pop right back into it. Okay, then we grab these and all of our books. We had the mend and the protection and the fall on your feet. So that's all we needed. If we just quickly... Did I just see Jesus? Did I name one of them Jesus? I cannot remember. Why do I have two pairs of boots here? I think I tried to do this a while back and then I just forgot about it. Jesus, Hillary, Chelsea, and I don't know. I forgot that I named the chickens that. Egg. Okay, let's see. Let's grind this off. Awesome. And then we smash all this together. Okay, mending plus protection. That's 4. That's 2. This is why we check these things. 5 and 5. Alright then, that doesn't matter. And then 13, this is the only way it can be done, so there we are. Okay, well, sweet, now we have almost fully leveled up boots. Feeling great. Feeling great. Okay, next step is, let's go buy ourselves some more books, because we still need to level up all of our other magical pieces of equipment. I forgot to get Unbreaking on this. I can't believe I forgot Unbreaking. That is like the ultimate thing. Unbreaking. You always put that on everything. Oh my gosh, that's insane. Okay. I do have books in here. Awesome. Okay. Can I trade? I can trade with you. Let's go. Can I just... I don't have any iron on me. That's why I cannot trade that. Okay, let's get ourselves more emeralds because I do not want to be broke. Thank you very much. Being not broke would be appreciated. And I need to replace this armor smith here because he does not have the iron trade, which I do not appreciate about him. But oh well, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I also need to get a toolsmith that sells diamond hose at some point, but we're also not going to do that right now because we are occupied. We are occupied with other things currently. Okay, where is my Unbreaking villager? Because I need to get 2 Unbreaking books now. 1 for, I think my pants is what I'm going to do next. And then, what is actually Unbreaking called? Is it Never Break 3? Okay, thanks. For Shun. Mending. I need to get Mending for the pants. I guess we'll do next. Yeah, let's do pants next. And Protection 4. We're gonna need that. And we're also gonna need 2 Unbreaking books. 1 for my boots. And 1 for the new pants that we're gonna be making. And I don't think I'm gonna buy new pants for this one just because of the fact that pants don't really have anything. They're not anything I really need to protect, so we're gonna keep them just fine. Kitten don't like water. Smooth digging. Arrow goes through. Cat no like water hacks 2. Power 4. Fall on your feet. Already got that. Thank you very much. Projectile protection. BFF. Okay, no thanks. Many shot. Fuss digging. Aha! We found Unbreaking 3. We need to get that twice. And then Forevers. That's probably Curse of Binding. And there we go. We now have 2 Unbreakings. Feeling great. Okay, can I just put the Unbreaking right onto my boots right here? Okay, Unbreaking here. And that is 10 levels, which is expensive. And now I'm gonna have to go and... Number 1, go get myself more XP. So much more XP. Okay, so let's grab ourselves an anvil. And something to mob-proof it. And then we're just gonna go and actually just peace out to the iron farm, peace out to the gold farm. Because then we can have so much XP and I'll be so happy because XP is great, XP is grand, XP no one will ever understand. Alright, and is it gonna be here? This is the wrong way. I am going the wrong way. I am going the wrong way. I am not going the wrong way. I'm just going crazy. I am just going crazy. Yeah, here's the cornflower meadow, so we're fine. Here we are. We have arrived back. There's smoke there. It means we're going the right way. We have arrived back. There's a spider that I do not want to have to deal with, so we're just going to go through as fast as we can. Okay, we're back. We're back. Okay, and over this way, past this portal, we should see... There we go. And up we get. And we have arrived. Okay, first step is we shoot the pigs so they begin coming after us. Great, and then while they're gathering here, I'm gonna gather a bit of the XP. There we go, that's the XP. So we're gonna head down here, and while they're dying up here, we're gonna add the anvil here and mob-proof it. Sweet, and now we're gonna head back up here so we can start collecting the XP because we're going to need so much XP to make this work. It's not even funny. And then we have protection, we have mending, and we have never break or unbreaking, which is all we need for pants, other than thorns, which I think you can add onto pants. I'll have to double check that, and I don't have it as a book anyway, so we can add that on afterwards if need be anyways. And if while we're here, we can actually just quickly mend up these. That's always great. Do I have anything flammable to start smelting the swords? Of course I don't. I'm never prepared. I'm never prepared. That's just how I roll, admin. You should know this by now about me. Okay, and I'm actually just gonna pull out my looting sword so that I can kill them faster, because I would like the XP at a semi-fast rate. That would be appreciated. I think this actually should be good, because while I'm leaving, they're gonna start entity cramming, so I'll still get more XP. And while they're cramming up there, I can just shove all these together. We got 4, and we have 2. Oh, that's still 4. And that's 2. Sweet. Okay. 4 and 7. Alright, we're going with 4. Thank you very much. I do not have a grindstone here. Is there any chance I can just do this? There's no chance. Alright, well, we're off to go get a grindstone. Off we get then. I forgot about the fact that I need a grindstone. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, there we go. We actually have the right direction the first time. That's actually great. That's great. Okay, another. Hi. Bye. I forgot that I poisoned people. We're just gonna quickly throw this into the furnace, and then we're going to leave. I actually thought that the admin named this for a second, and then I remembered that this is what my language pad does. I completely forgot about that. I was about to be angry with the admin, but that would be completely irrational. But I realized that most of my anger at the admin is irrational, so we're just gonna ignore that. Okay, so that's gonna be smelting, and then we're gonna leave, and awesome, and that actually won't smelt while we're gone anyways. So I forgot about that, but we're just gonna leave anyways, because that's what I do. That's just what I do. Okay, and here we are. Let's just fly right through the portal, and just perfect. Most amazing landing ever. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, and we just pop right on through, and we have arrived back. Let's fly back to our house where we can use our magical grindstone and our anvil to smash our pants with this magical glowing book. I have already managed to use like a full half a stack of rockets in an hour of playing Minecraft, which I believe is an insane amount of rockets, if I know numbers right. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I just use the admin's gunpowder farm, so it's all right. It's all right. I don't need to be conservative with resources, because I can just steal more of the admin's resources. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, I should actually probably start killing some of these creatures, because there are amazing pants. Thank you. Thank you, Grindstone, for the very amazing compliment. Okay. And there we go. Amazing pants. And now I'm poor again in terms of XP. Great. I should grab a pressure plate? Why? Why should I grab a pressure plate, admin? Why am I grabbing a pressure plate? Is it so that I can push your button? Can I push your button? Furnace XP. I'm not going back, though, admin. Well, technically, I probably should. I still have more stuff to do, but I don't want to. I don't want to is the problem. Already, I have my pants, and I have my boots, which aren't full. The pants are fully leveled up, I think. But I think I still have thorns from them, so I'm not going to name them just yet. I'm going to name them with the very last enchantment that I add. But currently they're fine, so they're going to remain unnamed. So we'll name them once we're done, though. Once we're all the way done. However, there are 2 spots that currently don't have villagers, and there is 1 villager who refuses to pick up a trade. So I think that let's actually time that we do a little bit of villager work. It has been an incredibly long time, so why not do it today? And I have absolutely 0 rails. I have minecarts though, so that's stunning. And I believe, yeah, I already have rails that run all the way to the back. I should name anything with thorns. Pookity's pokey pants, shoes, /shirt, /hat. That is amazing alliteration. That is amazing alliteration. I love that so much. I love that so much. Okay, begone, be exiled, be free. You too, good sir. You too. I don't have any more food that I could throw these people so they make more babies. However, I'm sure that they will make more babies while I'm gone, just because like there's more beds. Since I don't need any extra villagers immediately, we should be good to just leave it like that. And this one. Ooh, Pookity's Pokey Pradas for the boots. I don't know what Prada is, so we're just gonna chill with that. Welcome to the Pookity's uncultured. Welcome to the Pookity Uncultured stream. We're incredibly uncultured. Okay. And let's just pop those rails in here. There we are. Prada is a pretentious brand of shoes. Wow, just being slightly opinionated, are we, Admin? Wow. Wow. Thank you very much, but I don't exactly want to just be a walking promotion, thank you. Thank you very much, but I'm not just Pookity Promotions. Pookity's Propaganda Promotions. There we go. You're in here. Do I have a trapdoor in this? Yes, I do have a trapdoor, so we can just free you from that minecart real quick. There we are. And then we just pop these right back on up. Thank you very much. And voila! Awesome. Great, that dealt with. Now we skip right along back here so I can get myself 2 lecterns. And then I'm good to start swapping out some of the lecterns of some of the villagers that I do not appreciate their trades. We even got 2 bookshelves. That's actually perfect since I have lots of the slabs. So now we have 2 lecterns and I'm incredibly happy. And that actually worked out incredibly well. I am now concerned. Nothing can ever work that well just like that. It just doesn't work like that. Okay, what am I swapping out? Not these. Oh, this guy still needs a lectern. I think that's one of the new guys though, so that's fine. You have not picked up a trade. That is incredibly disappointing. How long have you been sitting here with a lectern? I have no idea, but okay. That is also disappointing still. Please give me respiration. Respiration 3. That's spiky 1. I'm assuming that's thorns 1, but I need thorns 3 at the very least. That is nothing. That is nothing. Nerds. Okay. Many shot. I already have that. Thank you very much. Let's leave this be with that. And that guy's already fully leveled up. That guy's already locked in. This guy's already locked in. I believe I actually have all of my villagers other than these 2 new ones. And this guy who refuses to make a trade, apparently. Already all locked in. If I just double check, though. Yeah, no, this guy also isn't locked in. But I don't know why they didn't pick up a trade, because these lecterns have been here forever. As for this guy, he has a trapdoor, so we should be fine for me to break him out. Thank you very much. There we go. Now everywhere has a lectern. I forgot that I broke this guy's brewing stand without a pickaxe, and I need to replace that with something proper. Okay, where are the guys that I did not lock in? The new guys. Probably should have marked them. Sharpness 4. Ah! So close, but I need sharpness 5. Sharpness goes up to 5. That's lure. That's not very helpful. Okay, sweet. So I'm just gonna leave those guys to automatically rifle through their trades because I don't want to sit here repeatedly swapping out their stuff. I am much too lazy for that, so we're not gonna do that. However, what I am going to do is go and make myself another brewing stand because it bothers me. It bothers me so much that that I do not have 2 clerics and I only have 1. So, question is, do I have a brewing stand ready? Do I have a blaze rod ready? I do have a blaze rod. That makes me incredibly happy. I was worried I didn't have any. I was worried that I did not have any because I know that I did not get a lot of blaze rods last time I went off to the Nether Fortress. And it's a really long walk out to the Nether Fortress, so I really didn't want to have to go again. Okay, can I actually get the crafting table? Thank you very much. Okay. And now we go and pop this down in front of a cleric. And then we can actually trade with them and get them leveled up. You know, this is actually great. This is actually great. Let's grab ourselves our rotten flesh. Do I have a lot of rotten flesh? Do not have a lot of rotten flesh, but I do believe the gold farm makes a lot of it. And the mob farm also should have a lot of it. So we just go grab that, then we can do the rotten flesh trade, which isn't a very great trade, because it takes forever, and you don't get a lot of emeralds from it. However, considering the fact that I can just steal from the admin's mob farm and the gold farm automatically makes run flush alongside the gold, it does become pretty profitable over time. So I'm just gonna grab a whole bunch of this. Thank you very much, admin. Hope you don't mind, but we're stealing this. Okay, and let's go get those clerics leveled up at least slightly. And then later we can go get gold once we're done with the rotten flesh trade, so that we can then get even more emeralds out of the clerics. Because capitalism. Okay, let's go sell these to villagers that have literally nothing they can do with this rotten flesh because they're gonna be trapped inside of this cubicle for the rest of their life. No! There we go. Awesome. And I'm gonna sell the tastes like broccoli to this guy. And I can also buy redstone, which is cool. I completely forgot about that, and the lapis, honestly. And then we also can sell gold, which is actually the more profitable trade, honestly. It's like the iron trade. It's great. It's a great trade. It just takes forever to get... Well, actually, no, the iron trade is actually really fast. The iron trade and the gold trade are really, really fast, just that the gold is a lot harder to get early on. The iron is faster to get. Okay, and see, this is why the rotten flesh trade isn't really that great. Because that was a lot of rotten flesh. That is literally all the rotten flesh that has been made ever since the beginning of the mob farm. And we're up to, I think, we're up to 32 emeralds. And it's taking forever. It's taking forever. It's a lot faster than, say, mining for emeralds. But it's really slow. It's so slow. It's almost as bad as the stick trade. It's almost as bad as the stick trade. And the only reason that the stick trade beats it is because it's a lot harder to AFK to get sticks. Because you gotta make, like, crazy blast farms to auto farm trees. Bad idea, bad idea, bad idea, bad idea, bad idea, bad idea. Bad idea, bad idea. Ah! I got the admin! I got the admin! Why, admin? Why, you ask? Because why not? Because why not? That was glorious. I do realize my bee farm is flammable, right? You wouldn't. You wouldn't. You wouldn't. Burning that bee farm would be the ultimate declaration of war. Burning that bee farm would be the ultimate invokement of my wrath. I think that burning the bee farm might be literally the only unforgivable sin on this server other than killing breakfast. There are only two. Burning the bee farm. Actually, there's three. Burning the bee farm, intentionally murdering bees. Those two are basically one and the same. And murdering breakfast. Murder breakfast, and there will be hell to pay. Okay, and we return. Awesome, we're back. Ow, that hurt. Okay, we're back. I'm supposed to sell this to get lots and lots of emeralds to level up the clerics. This isn't gonna do a lot though. Ah, this stuff might though. This stuff might. If I just quickly upgrade, there's no crafting table here. There is no crafting table here, and I have no wood on me, so I cannot make a crafting table. Why do I never have wood on me exactly when I need a crafting table? It's like magic. It is magic. I always have wood on me, except for when I need a crafting table. It's aggravating. Okay, let's just pop through here. And we return! We return! And we fly back to the admin's house where we can craft the stuff into gold. And then we can sell it to our villagers so we can get them all leveled up. As for why I want to level up the clerics, no idea. I'm pretty sure that they have some sort of cool trade when they get higher leveled up though. So we're going to do it anyways, because having leveled up villagers is pog. Okay, let's pop down here. And a golden ingot. Awesome! And then we just leave this here. And then we also have Ron Flesh. Now that it's daytime, these guys should restock. In fact, they might already have restocked, which I'm really hoping for. Okay, how you doing? Okay, we got lots and lots of Ron Flesh here to sell. Nice. How is this guy doing? Oh, he's also an apprentice. Sweet. Okay, and then we wait for him to level up because he'll give us a discount on the gold. Nope, never mind. He's just not even gonna level up. Okay. Dude. Level up. Level up. I'm disappointed. Okay, yeah, glowstone. That is why I wanted him to get leveled up, because glowstone, this is so worth it. Because I absolutely hate mining for glowstone. Like, I like this guy's deal better. You suck. You suck. Now I can sell feet of rabbits for a single emerald. This is actually a really crappy deal. Thank you, sir. Thanks, bro. Sweet. Okay, I'm just gonna buy a whole bunch of glowstone, though, because I love glowstone, and I hate mining it. Like, I hate mining it so much, you do not even understand. Ooh, I can get XP now. Cool. Then I can also sell icky nether plants. Okay. Cool. Cool. I am learning new things every single day. Cool. Okay, well, that is nice to know. That is nice to know. Cool. Okay, well, that is actually great, because now I have one of my clerics at least fully leveled up. The other one isn't leveled up yet fully, though, and I don't actually really care because he refuses to give me a discount, so I refuse to trade with him. And now we will just wait until one of us gives up, but gosh darn it, it will not be me. It will not be me. I refuse to give up, so it's fine. That guy's gonna sit there inside of my basement, and I'm gonna forget about him forever, and then, like, 400 years later, I'll come back having completely forgotten about this argument. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. But yeah! We are approaching the time that I usually end my stream at. And admittedly, my stream is like 2 minutes shorter than it usually is by this time because I forgot that I was streaming today until my alarm went off, and then I was like, oh crap, we should actually have a stream today. It was great. It was great. But yes, we still managed to get streaming. Let's go. But yeah, it has been a while since the stream last. I'm incredibly happy to get back. I am not dead. I have to admit, I'm getting incredibly creative with my stream titles at this point, if you can't tell. But yeah, now I'm just walking around in a circle, wondering if the admin is searching for someone to raid, or if it's been so long that they've forgotten about the responsibility that I've kind of just like forced upon them without asking them first. Did I ask them? I can't even remember at this point, because I've been doing it for a while now. I can't even remember if I asked them before stream if they would look for someone to raid, or if I kind of just said at the end of the stream when I first started doing this, just like, oh, you haven't found anybody yet? Well, that is all cool anyways. I mean, it has been a long time since we streamed, so we can just end it after all. It's been quite some time. But yes. I would like to thank you all for watching today's stream. Today, basically just coming back onto the Meadow SMP after quite a long break. Wow, I'm incredibly sad. I stopped streaming for a week, and it's like I've lost half of my entire soul. Am I a sad person? Is this unhealthy? Definitely! Should I get help for it? Probably. Am I going to? No. It's great. But yeah, today we actually just wandered around, finished up a couple of ends that have been loose for a while. We got ourselves more rockets that we then almost immediately used up, and we were down to 12 already. It's great. Stream title sees my playstyle. Oh, we did find someone, or at least you did. You found someone to raid. All right then. Well, we can raid them with our one viewer. Oh, that's so piddly at this point. Well, you know what? It's fine. It'll be fine. But yes. Today we made some rockets, got some food, not really celebrated, but mourned the loss of a beautiful, beautiful bee that died, sacrificing itself to protect me from the admin. We built a giant sign on the admin's house, completely forgot about that part. But yeah, we just totally ignored the admin. It was great. It was great. And then we leveled up our pants and our boots. Pants and our boots, yes, those are the proper terms of armor. Yeah, we leveled them up, so now those are great too. We did plenty of stuff today. I haven't rambled for like 3 minutes. My brain is so dead. Anyway, let's just go raid this person before I just continue rambling onwards forever. Because that is just what is going to happen if I do not raid this person now. Please copy paste keyboard, what are you doing? Okay. Well, let's just go raid this person with 1 viewer. We got this. But yeah, once again, thank you all for watching today's stream. Hope you guys all have a great day, night, 3 a.m. panic attack, whatever this is for you. Hope you guys have a good one. And I hope to see you all in my next stream. Ciao!